M0FXB, welcome back to my Mazzy dog walks. So what a few weeks we've had with the geomagnetic storms on the sun. I mean, like, wow, it just felt like HF on and off, and it wasn't the whole day, but quite often vanished. And I do turn on HF every day. It made me realise, because I do a lot of sort of UHF digital listening, don't I? Yeah, you know, the repeaters, talk group 91. I've got HubNet node in my house, which is on 434 megahertz. It's basically a box connected to a Bofung and a Raspberry Pi computer that connects me to rooms, all-star rooms, and it means I've always got these really good signals on all my analog radios. It's so good, it's the best. Yeah, so but what happened? Does someone know the science? Tell me. Imagine what that looked like. What caused it? How often does it happen? You know, if you're an expert, because I'm definitely not an expert on any of this. Yeah, I'm definitely not an expert on any of this. So so please let me know. So just looking around, it's quite nice up here. It's windy. You know, the other day someone said to me, "Oh, I've got myself a CB," and explained the antenna that he had and the radio, and he goes, "But it's, you know, when I turn it on, there's no one there." And I was like, now I'm not saying that CB bands are busy, because it tends to be in the UK. I don't know about the USA. Tell me how busy CB is in the USA, but it tends to be pockets of activity where groups have formed over the years. Maybe they've been using CB since they were young. So it tends to be pockets of activity. It's getting nice now, isn't it? So, you know, like in the town centre of Weston, there's actually quite a few CBers. But you come out here where I live, there's hardly any. Well, there's one that I know of. I can see his antennas actually. On that hill, if I zoom in, you'll just about see them. See them poking up? So I've walked past that house times, but I don't know who it is. Funny, isn't it? And I've been here for 25 years. But anyway, so, you know, and because what they did, they buy a radio, and they spent 200 quid on a radio, and they think, well, I connect an antenna to it, doesn't matter how big or little it is, suddenly they're going to start hearing all these people on CB, and it's not going to happen, you know. If you come on this hill, this hill, you will pick up people, because I've been here before, and you pick up people from Wales, Bristol, Bath, all the areas around me, because it's so high line of sight. Learn about line of sight, yeah. But it's obvious, isn't it? Just imagine a piece of string. If you're using CB, I know that CB is at the sort of 10 meter, 11 meter, of course, sideband. You still can bounce off the ionosphere. You get pretty much the benefits of both. And they say 6 meters is a bit like that, isn't it? The magic band is the sort of famous term that hams repeat, but they actually don't know what it means. I actually don't know what it means, but my guess is that it means it's that middle, that sort of, it's the wavelength is a certain size where it can still bounce off the ionosphere, but small enough to behave like VHF and VHF. I wouldn't say UHF. That's a complete guess, by the way. But anyway, so you know, the main thing is this: if you're going to go down the road of CB, you need to get out and about and do it mobile. Get in your car, put a nice big whip on your car and drive around, look for the activity. Otherwise, this is why we get ham radios, because with the ham radio you can buy yourself a hotspot and you're connected around the world in seconds, analog or digital. But also there's a lot of repeaters. There's a lot of 2 meter and 70 centimeter repeaters all around the UK. There's a lot. Yeah, there's like 6 near me. Yeah, and so this is why people move to ham radio, not just because, I don't know, they want to be licensed and feel more important, but it's because it's just better. There's more activity, a lot more activity, and so it just, if you like using the radio a lot, like most hams do, then it just makes sense. So anyway, we'll end it there. I think Mazzy's having a great time. It's so nice up here, even though it's breezy. It's so nice on this hill. It's so perfect for flying my drones as well. Not many come to this field, as big as it is. Not many actually come here. So the views with my drone are fantastic. So we're going to head down further to the end. I'll show you this cherry tree. There is one here, but everyone's picked the hell out of it. But I noticed that that if you go to the end here, there's another big tree. Just up here, there's another big tree. So I'll show you that and then we'll end the video. Mazzy's loving this. So we're just coming up to this tree. I'm not sure why these ones ripen before the other ones. Sorry, not before, after. But there's 3 trees. And they are big. Actually, there might actually be 4. Look up there. So, yeah. I mean, they still aren't fully ripe, actually. But these cherries are bigger. A lot bigger than the... You know, have a look. But as soon as they ripen, all the... You know, everyone will come and get some. Why not? Yummy. Bye for now.